Here we are. It's another beautiful day in the fucking neighborhood. And for all you people with computers, do these 3 steps just to save yourself some problems. Prefetch. Windows run. Yeah. Control A, delete. Skip. Yeah, get rid of all of it. Windows run. Temp. Control A, delete. Cool. Skip what I don't want to delete. Nice. Control run. Percent sign. Back one. Temp. Control A, delete. Get rid of it, okay? Can't get rid of it? Fine, keep it. Boom, gone. Now we have a total of, let's see, probably nothing, but. Doesn't tell you. Okay, well, hopefully we can see how much it deletes. Whoa, 120 megabytes. Holy shit, yeah, whole bunch. Yeah, no, stuff like that when you don't know and you run your computer for a long time, you'll have 20 gigabytes in there type shit. Like, you'll have stuff that you never knew you even had in there. And look, my computer is gonna literally die. Yeah, look at that. That virus said, nah, bro, we want to be here, so let's figure out how to get back on. Alright, anyways, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah! Open! Vlog creations, I'm sorry. Don't want to see it no more. What is going on right now? Launch my fucking game, you piece of shit, fuck. Run as administrator. Yep, go ahead. Seriously, what is going on right now? Or you could work, like I just like clicked you and you should like try to launch and shit. Hey, wow, whoa. Fucking hunk of shit. Imagine not being famous and suing somebody for defamation. I was just thinking about that. I would do it. No. I'm just kidding. Guess you can't see it because there's nothing to really see. You see that shit right there? You see that shit? What the hell is that? You see that? You see that rippity rip tear? Well, let's pour one out for the homies, I guess, but this controller was originally supposed to be, you can pop the tips off or pop the tops off or whatever you want to call it, but I had this problem where I don't know if it's because of the force I used or what it was, but I used it so much that the tips started popping off. So you can like pull them off and they'll pop off. And you put longer ones on there, like if you look, this has 2 different length sticks on it. It's kind of hard to see, but my shooting stick is longer than my running stick. And it's crazy because you'd think that I would like fuck my running stick up. Or my shooting stick. My shooting stick hardly has any damage on it. It's the running stick that has the most. And that's another thing, is on my controllers I've noticed when I play, I've got this like dust that builds up inside of here. Inside of where you can tell the plastic is being like grinded away. I don't know why I'm so aggressive on the left stick, because it just sits. I don't do much with it, I don't think. But it still just gets worn down. But yeah, no, I had a controller, you could pop these off. And I just eventually, they started popping off in the middle of gameplay, and I kept losing, and it would just like randomly, I'd be playing, and then an analog stick would come off, and I'd be stuck trying to finish fights with literally nothing but just a nub of a fucking analog stick. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna super glue them in there. And here we are about 7 to 8 months later. My rubber's ripping off. I can't get these analog sticks off, so I'm gonna have to like pay for them to get it fixed, you know, or something. I don't know. I'm gonna take my buttons off. I haven't taken off these back freaking things in so long. Stuck in there. That right there doesn't show you how many times the buttons get pressed. Oh, you can't even see it because the lighting is so fucking dog shit. Look at this. These buttons. Oh, you can't even see it, bro. Okay, yeah, the bottom buttons are the ones I use. They're white. Top buttons are still black. They got a white rim on the outside because of the case. But yeah, this thing's been ran through the dirt. Now that I got my light out, you can see the analog stick ripped up, torn to pieces. Fucking dog shit. But, you know, what do you do? What do you do about it? You put them back in the controller and you fucking win, man. I wasn't trying to wait a month to get my controller fixed and come back and fucking have better analog sticks. I just ran that shit down. I don't even use controller with this. What am I doing? Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out! How? Do you still have your PayPal card? It's dope as fuck. It's like Twisted Metal, but you can use your own car that you build yourself. And you craft your own weapons. Depending on the faction that you pick. But yeah, I figured that'd be something that if I could try to get you to try that out. I've been streaming it a lot lately. I just downloaded War Thunder 2 because I thought I seen you on there. I'm staying here, brother. You suck dick. Literally. Placement of 97. Yep. Pretty much. I'm gonna get on your groove, buddy. Give me some good ass advice like that. Good advice, giving ass, fucking good advicer. What am I doing? What is going on? See, the luck is just gonna start running really thin. Like the odds to fall through that crack. Knowing where I was trying to go. Ski! Okay, boom, 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 boom. What's up, fool? Got that aim or not? Are you up top? Where the fuck are you at, bruh? Yeah, I see you. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? You know, it just takes a lot out of me knowing I've got this fucking $1,500 computer that just like doesn't have the other end of why it's that expensive of a computer. So you know, it's me. So it's just fucking dog shit. Like I'm over here trying to figure out how to spend money to avoid playing like shit on games I already have been playing. So that doesn't tell you how fucked the gaming is, you know. It's like what? And at that, I'm playing, looking for games to buy that are old. I'm buying old games, constantly trying to fulfill some sort of like happiness with gaming, and it's not working. You know, it sucks. Like, I don't really know what to play. I really considered Fallout 4, but just didn't seem like it was quite what I wanted. There's a game called Undisputed that's like a boxing game that I've been watching since before it even came out, but it seems like they didn't come out with like a career for it. They just like came out with a PvP, and so yeah, don't really want to just like rely on online servers 24/7 for when I don't want to play online with people, when I don't care about that, you know? Play with like people I know, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out what quite to get. I'm not quite sure. I have a lot of different genres of games. Just trying to figure out like what. Beam NG is one of the biggest ones so far. But I don't like driving games so much. I just like the physics that they have for this. It's really nice. It's like what GTA 5 has already done, except actual physics. But there's just no base to this game. There's nothing. There's literally nothing to this game. You just like drive cars that can break into mesh. Like, yeah, just not the move. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to pick something here. I got City Skylines. I keep saying this, the top seller. It's like, man, how do people like get that crazy into building an over the top city? Like, do you really actually get that immersive into what's going on in it, or do you just like build the roads and cities just like the old tycoons? That's what I don't get. It's big as shit, but I don't know. Either way, we're not buying some. We're not gonna buy some. I thought I was going to, but fourth time is not the charm. What do we do here? I guess I'll rerun some Fort quick. I'll give it one more try. Give her a try. Yep, that's what we're doing. Been there. Be the latest of the late drops. Where the fuck? Like what? Oh. Oh, fuck! I'm telling you. This fucking thing pisses me off so much. What headset in 2023 needs to have a fucking audio that's on a roller on the fucking cord, man? Nobody uses shit like this now. I gotta clip this to my shirt to make sure it doesn't turn down on accident when I'm in the middle of trying to play games. Bro. This is the first time I've clipped this shit since I got it. Just didn't feel like I wanted to do it because it feels so old, but... What the fuck? Dude. I'm gonna show you mid-bowl right here. I'm gonna go down to the dusty-ass caves and go do some dusty-ass bullshit with some probably non-dusty-ass players that are gonna fucking shit on my forehead. It's one thing I hate about playing solos by myself now, bro, is the divisions are not easy. These are not easy. It's easy, like you think you're playing with bots at first, and then once you actually start getting into actually playing with real people, you'll know they're real fucking quick. And let you know, ooh, you know. So let's not fumble the bag on this one. Get some ammo. So there's nobody here. I don't hear shit. Yo. Yeah, I got nothing. Rather, yeah, that's a good one to have, but up close and something like this, I'd rather have this right here. So we're gonna run with that. Here we go. You have to hit those shots, my guy. Difference is, he had shielded it. That's kind of... I thought he was going to fuck me over on that. Throw you there. We'll take number 3. Get our guns. Take our heals. see what you got to offer. Nothing. I think he was the only one here though, so we'll rat it out, see if we can't catch some good loot, I guess. What am I like? Ooh, that's dirty. Alright, so let's heal up. Get rid of the bullshit we had before. Yeah, I'm strong as fuck. They have this also stereotypical compared to what it used to be. I like it. It's cool. It's just you can tell they're trying to imitate that they definitely had their shit together back in the day. Like, we get it, man. You fumbled the bag for like 4 years, but it's fine. Just keep this. Don't get rid of it. So I have no fight to fight. I'm gonna take this. I was gonna wait. Thought I heard somebody. I was gonna wait until I had a fight, which is dumb as shit, but here we are. Just take this. I have no heals, but I have pretty much like a double powered shotty, then a shotty, then SMG. Oh my fucking god. If I fumble the bag quick on this one, that you just don't watch. Quit watching. That's it. That's the way it works. So we are still in storm. Why is it so dark? I am not liking how dark this shit is. It can't be my shit, right? No, that's definitely Fortnite. Where the fuck am I? Shifty? Okay, there we go, yeah. I say, why am I not seeing me on here? We're not gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, what's that? Mally or Molly? How you doing? Do you play Fortnite ranked, or you just play Fortnite, or you just stop by just to stop by? Maybe I'll hit this real quick. Still, there you are. There's a rift right there. Perfect. How are you? I appreciate you stopping by the stream. I'm trying to make something out. Oh. Here we go. We got a first contestant. Here we go. So that seemed like it was really, really close. So I think they might be underground. Is there an underground spot here? So that didn't... It seemed too close for me to hear, for me to not see somebody. I don't know. You play ranked? Yeah, I'm playing ranked solo right now. I usually play by myself. I have a couple people to hop on every once in a while, but yeah, I don't play this game unless it's ranked, because I used to play on controller, and yeah, I used to play on controller, but I quit playing about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and they came out with the whole... Come on now. They came out with the whole zero build stuff, and I had played on controller for so long that the zero build just kind of like wasn't really the move for me, so I just didn't really play the whole zero build stuff until after a couple years went by, or a year and a half went by, and oh, here we go. We got somebody. But yeah, no, I didn't play Fortnite for a while. You gotta come more prepared than them, my guy. Oh, whoa, who's that? That's weird. Whoa, what the fuck is this? What is this? See, this is why I struggle. I try, you know, it's like you know, we'll make it. We'll get out of that one. I ranked up, so let's not get negative about it. But yeah, you know, it's I don't know how the fuck I didn't hear that guy or see him or whatever. Started the fight, won a fight, got shot at that guy, and then got shot from my asshole. So it is what it is. But yeah, no, yeah, season 4. Yeah, I've been playing. Actually, it's crazy. The very first person that commented, it's TK Gaming, is the person that got me back on this game. Or not back on, but on the game in the first place. I never even knew what it was back when it first came out, but he started playing it, and it's crazy because I got to the point to where I was like, I was playing ranked. I had a knee surgery that actually hindered me from being able to work and walk and all sorts of stuff. So I played the crap out of this, and yeah, I got really, really good at it. And I actually, ironically, used his computer too because he's my family. But yeah, I got really big into this game, and they like changed the maps and did all sorts of stuff, and I just kind of like, after a couple years of playing and trying to get on, and at first, like, the biggest problem was not having an actual console. I sold my PlayStation a couple times, and like, obviously you have a console, that's what shows you that that's what games are, you know, you're playing games. Computers, people don't associate computers much with playing games a lot, so once I switched over, I ended up starting to get into the buying computer stuff, and I could afford what I could run the minimum of, like, which is, I used to run the most, like, just crappy graphics, like, it would look like boxes. I'd shoot things that were, like, just bushes that looked like they were things and all that stuff. But oh, you're plat 2 right now? Okay, yeah, gold 3. That's the thing, is if I play this more, I would be able to get a higher rank. I play Rocket League a lot with, it's TK. He's like I said, he's my family, so we play a lot of games together, and he's one of the reasons why I play a lot of Rocket League, and I've gotten good at that. So I've hit platinum on Rocket League a few times, and we kind of bounce around platinum and gold 3. But yeah, my goal is to hop on here on this game and get back on and get back into the ranked and try to. The zero build is a different gameplay than my original. Like, I have a controller that's a custom, like, it has the buttons and stuff on the back, and it's got the millimeter click shit So I've got a controller that's pretty damn nice, but I just haven't played in so long that all the stuff that I've done recently with that aspect of... let me... But yeah, no, the whole... There you are. Exactly. My whole point. But, yeah. Yep. No, actually, I'm technically not good. No, I had my knee re-tear after 8 months of surgery, so I am currently trying to get my knee refixed this winter, actually. So hopefully I can get my knee fixed. Hopefully I can get everything figured back out and get back up and do all that stuff. But yeah, no. In the meantime, yeah, Rocket League. That's one of the things is I'm not necessarily bad at it. I used to be really bad at it, but it was something that me and my buddy would play. It's TK, and he that's once I got him into it because I'm the reason he started playing it actually, and he started getting good at it, and he streams too, so he started getting a good following, and he kept playing it, and yeah, I love the game. It's just I don't like playing it without playing with my duo partner because we always play ranked, and I'm not gonna just like try to join like random ranked play just to try to find someone to play with. So I don't play it quite like crazy, like too crazy often, but I've definitely gotten good at it or better than I was. But yeah, I like the shooters. I like to do like a lot of good. Uh, I do a lot of like simulation games. I like to do construction games or like building games, or I like to do like just like money aspect, like teach you different percentage rates of different things. Like it kind of defeats or not the process, but the purpose of playing games. But at the same time, it teaches you. As me being someone that's my age, I'm 26 years old. If I can get on my computer that I paid whatever I paid for it, and then figure out how to learn interest rates and percentages, even if it's not the same thing as real life, when I play my simulation games, they have real life concepts. So it's like, okay, well, I'll at least figure out that I can have some sort of understanding on how to play my cards right to be able to be successful and pick on bigger jobs, better jobs, whatever. So yeah, I like to play all sorts of different genres of games, but when I live stream, it seems like I don't get much traction unless I play like specific games. So that's why I kind of bounce around like Fortnite and different things like that. But yeah, my knee, I should be getting that refixed again after 4 years this winter. I work a seasonal job doing I mow yards, so I should be able to. Obviously, grass doesn't grow when there's snow on the ground, so I should be able to get my knee fixed, and that's the big plan. Just gotta get that hump taken care of, and then after that, then be good and all that stuff. But yeah, the brand of controller actually it's called AIM controllers. They're like pretty much I wouldn't say comparison because it's a different build of controller, but they are right next to Scuf Gaming. Scuf makes great controllers, but I've heard a lot more of like positive reviews from AIM controllers just off of the Scuf. I think they have a lot of problems with their buttons in the back working. Or staying working. They get gunked up easily, like stuff builds up in the controller. But yeah, getting this controller has been one of the best things I've had. Like one thing I would say is if I could use that controller playing Fortnite builds when I was like at my best, I would have been like definitely probably a weird problem on Fortnite, but now watch me die after saying that. Yep, he's got a shotty. I don't know. I'm pushing stuff I shouldn't. But, you know, it is what it is. I got a gun. Let me just get it far away. Yep, right there. Yep, talk too much. There we go. But either way. City Skylines, yeah, that's one of the. So, if you could tell me how City Skylines works, that's one of the things that I've wondered how it is one of the most known games. I see that every time that I've been on in the last like 4 or 5 days to buy a new game, it's been City Skylines, City Skylines, City Skyline 2, whatever, just all City Skylines. How. I think I said this in one of my previous streams just today. How does City Skylines, as like an advanced uh what do you call it? The Sims. Like the Sims came out with games like that. Like how does a Sim City advanced version become so big? Because like they come out with stuff that's immersive, but that immersive to where you actually play, like you build a city, but you have to rely on buildings productivities versus, like, that's just a little too out of depth. Like I guess one of the worst parts is I play a game or games that are like closer to what I've learned in real life. Like I took college classes when I went to high school for architecture, so I know how to build houses physically. And then when it comes down to playing games, I'm like, okay, well, they have games where you can build stuff and this and that, and they have like construction simulator, construction. What is it called? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's literally construction simulator. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, they have games like that where it's like you can build bridges and build houses and do all sorts of stuff and all that stuff, but it doesn't quite add in. So you said City Skylines is a tough game to get used to be honest. But once you get used to the basic understanding, it becomes fun. Just like, so what? Like, what do you? How? That's my biggest thing is like I just don't understand how the game works. I've played games on my phone. Like I don't know if I'm comparing it wrong to these games, but the SimCity Build It. That's one of the games that reminds me of the City Skylines because a few years ago my fiance was actually she wanted to get City Skylines and I'm not with her now, but she always talked about it and it reminded me of The Sims. Every time that she would say she wanted The Sims 4 or City Skylines, the Sims 4 is what I got, and the City Skylines, I figured that was like another like just like better 3D version of the Sims like Build It, but I guess there's more to it. But yeah, actually, if you want to follow me or not, like, I'm not trying to bait you into this, but if you want to, you don't even have to. Just go to my channel and look at my previous videos. If you want to subscribe to me, I literally do 3D designing on a program that costs $350 a month. And I just like kind of have given up on doing it for the last few years because it's just kind of a thing that you do a lot of, like you put a lot of your knowledge into it and there's nothing that really comes back out of it. Like I don't have a job for it. I just learned how to do it. So I know how to design and build all sorts of weird stuff, but I don't have a job for it. And I also have a computer that I can run the stuff and do the stuff on, but I don't have a computed job for it either. So that's what's crazy is I learned in high school how to build houses and then used the fact that I already knew computers at the point to where I put two and two together and did 3D CAD and built 2x4 to 2x4, 2x6 to 2x12s, and designed up all sorts of different houses and did that for a long time. And yeah, it's really fun. Like it's satisfying to watch something from 1 click to 4 clicks to fucking 1,000 clicks, and then you have a house that looks like a structure that's in real life. But I appreciate it, brother. I don't know why. I have an alert box that should pop up and give me an audio in my headphones that tells me that you subscribe, but I think it might be broken. That's one thing I've been trying to figure out with this whole new subscriber thing is I have everything figured out, but so when it comes to streaming on a computer, they have Streamlabs. they have Stream Elements, and then they have Streamlabs OBS. So there's 3 different companies that all work together, and you can get a few different like things that they use. Like there's one you can download that is a stream platform like what I have now, and then they have another thing that's like Stream Elements, to where you can download the different elements inside of your stream while you're running the stream. So they have all sorts of stuff that make it to where it's like kind of confusing, but as long as you kind of just like keep it a little simple, it's not overwhelming. But yeah, no, it's yeah, there's a lot of it's not something you'd want to stream necessarily for someone to like want to watch, but it's the tutorial stuff. That's one of the biggest things I've been like, or not the biggest things I've been into, but that's one of the most I've been into, is like trying to show tutorials to people and like show how to do this and that. Like I said, if you go to my channel and look back 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you'll see tutorials on all sorts of different weird, goofy stuff. But yeah, when it comes down to the whole like designing stuff, like it's stuff that is super knowledgeable to people, but it takes time to listen and watch and understand what's actually going on. Like when I got on the computer and started doing the same thing, the only reason I understood why I was typing in the numbers I was because I learned what the feet and inch like number on a keyboard was. Like I knew what it was before I did it, but at the same time I had no idea that on a keyboard it took pressing shift and the button next to enter to put feet and inches. So you can literally type in feet and inches and put up your own, like yeah, it's just, it's so immersive with the whole 3D CAD. If you know down to the millimeter, you can design anything you want. I can design an entire house, and then once I'm done making that, I can put in doors. I can put in the rafters and the trusses and anything that you want to have, literally you can put in there. It's just a matter of how you know your brain, or whether your brain knows the actual, like, what do you call it? The dimensions. Yep. As long as you know the dimensions, you can type in, you can press, you can be on point with any square structure, anything you need to do. And yeah, I learned that and did it for years and years and years, and just did it until I got bored, really. But it's fun. It's nice to see. It's nice to see the it's nice to see the progress. But it, okay, that was not what I thought it was. I threw a porta-fort. That was a dog water porta-fort. I thought that was gonna be a what do you call it? One of those grenades that makes you launch. Okay, here we go. There's a fight. There's a fight. There's a shotty. I hate these shotguns. So if I lose using this, don't judge me. But yeah, no. Do you have like are you only on like phone, or what do you play? Are you PC or computer, or you phone, or PC and computer? Are you on your phone, or do you play PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, or not 360, Xbox One? My son has a 360. It's actually crazy. You can buy digital 360 games on Xbox One and 360 to this day. That was never a thing, but yeah, I was given an Xbox 360 because of how old it was, and got on there, and I was able to buy my son games virtually that I never knew I could have done. But PlayStation, there you go. Okay. That's the system to have. There you go. I've been an not Xbox. I've been a PlayStation person, anti-Xbox. Just I don't know what really started it. Okay, so there's someone definitely under me. I'm gonna quit talking as much as Yeah, they're definitely like. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on here, but this does not make sense. There's nothing under me, right? Okay, so they're in the porta fort. Yep, heard them drop. So he left. He's to my right. I hear him. I already hear him. Some duos on some Fortnite? If you're on, I'm done. Yeah, I don't like playing by myself. I really don't. It's crazy because I 3 years ago I used to play games all the time by myself, but nowadays I've been working so much that if I don't have someone to play with, I kind of feel just a little. I just don't feel the same grind. I don't have the same motivation. But if I got people to play with, you know, if it's like a friend, obviously I love it. If it's someone that like right now, a viewer, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down. There you go. Just like you just said, I'm down. Shit, let me. Okay, yeah, let me try to see if I can either win or not win this one. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll add you real quick. Let me get out of this game and I'll go ahead and add you real quick. I just don't know. Like at this point, I'm wishy-washy on my ups and downs on winning or not. I've been talking more than playing. I've been kind of running around. So every time I see like obviously a player somewhere, I'm a little more tweaked out. But here we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can win this. Okay, so we've got a pretty good setup here. Let me go ahead and just like intervene. And even though I didn't miss a single shot, that dumbass shotgun I should have never used was why I lost. Oh well. I guess that's a calling. There we go. Star Rocks. Okay. You said. That's the only one. See if that's you, that's you. So do you play zero build or controller? That's one of the biggest like. Why the fuck do I have two chats going on? Okay. Let Let me figure out why the fuck I got two chats going here. Damn, so that thing's carrying all the way up there? Alright. Let me take the shorten it down. There we go. Alright, there we go. You good, brother? You're good. There we go. Skibidi toilet. There you go. That's fine. You're good. Yo, everybody's like, hey, why is your name FU? Oh, wait. Yeah. Fuck you, man. That's why. I came out with it when I was 17, so there we go, yo. Yo, yo. So you down for some ranked duos, or you want to do some casuals, or what are you down for? I don't know if you want to warm up or not.
I don't actually mind what we play. I can play no build or build.
All right, well, let's start it up and just see how we do. If I want to switch over, I guess if we I can still pick the controller up. I don't like doing it when I'm not at quite like. It seems like everybody that's an OG player with the builds is definitely still been there. They can build good, so I put the controller down for a little bit, and when I came back and they had the zero builds, figured let's do some zero builds. But if it doesn't work, then we'll try to shoot back over.
Yeah. I prefer playing build, but I don't mind playing no builds. That's why I'm only silver one and no builds, because I only played like 4, maybe 5 games of it.
You say you prefer builds?
Yeah, but it's alright if we play no builds if that's what you want. Like you're a streamer, so I have to.
Hey, so no, you're good. So let's I would say let's do this last zero build, and I'll pick my controller up and put my plug in to where I'll have my controller on my screen, and we can rerun it. You'll be the reason that I get back into doing my builds. Can you do like 90s? Can you crank not like 90s and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, I played back
I'm quite
in
good at building, but the one thing I'm bad at is editing. I can't really do that very well.
Yeah. See, building is a good thing, but yeah, the being able to stop and not build but edit and walk through, that's one thing that I was good at, throwing walls up and building up a crank a triple 90, but you can do that all you want until somebody that doesn't want to press all those buttons just jumps on top of your head. So
yeah,
I've got a buddy that actually, he was my roommate. That's who I lived with. He every time we would play, I would outbuild him, and I'd do all this more like, you would look at it and think it's better performance, and then he'd just jump into my box and he'd kill me. And it's like, man, I thought I was doing good. I built around you for 2 minutes straight, but he just waited until he could jump in my box, and he got me. So
I've got some friends who are better than me as Fortnite as well.
Yeah. Like... But yeah, after this, I'll throw the controller up and get the builds going.
Where do you want to
go? You go ahead and pick. You can pick whatever you want. I'll do risky or lazy, pleasant.
Let's get pleasant, actually.
Sounds good. So, I've noticed you sound like you have an accent. Is that?
Oh yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Britain.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I noticed that you from the US, because like you said
Yep.
it was like early morning or something.
Yep. So what time would it be for you then?
Oh, jeez. Currently it's like 10
Oh
at
shit.
night.
You said 10 at night?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big difference. Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock. It's 4:53 p.m. right now. So I'm still mid daylight. Or I guess maybe not mid daylight. It's getting towards winter, so they took the time back an hour, so it gets a little darker. But yeah, that's
Oh yeah, over here it starts to get dark at like 5 p.m.
yeah, that's. One day I plan to move from this place. Might sound crazy, but it's just I don't like it here.
Yeah.
I live in Iowa. I live in a little state here, but it's still just not quite. It's weird.
Oh,
Hey,
oh man.
you're good. You're good. Run it back. I lost right away. You don't gotta worry about it. It's. I had nothing I could work with really, so let's try to
I was running around trying to find some heals.
Yeah, no, you had some good flick shots there too. You were playing that good. It's just if you had a teammate, that's it. But yeah, no, I died right away. But if we can run it back and give it
Yeah.
another try. But yeah, no, yeah, it's always been so. With that asking you like where exactly you live, like what you said the UK, right?
Yeah. UK. England.
Yep, England. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yep, I'm just I'm just a guy from United States. I hear those accents like a lot of my friends like when I was in high school. I'm 26 now, so I've been out of high school for a few years, but a lot of my friends like I'd make funny voices and funny noises, and I have a really good accent for no reason. I've never been there to hear it, but I can just like speak kind of a funny. It sounds like anybody around me can never make the same accent when it comes down to talking like how you guys talk over there. But yeah, no, it's just it seems like everybody in America is like, oh yeah, well, love America. And it's like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
America fucking sucks. If you've been here in some of the smaller places like where I live, it's Iowa. It's literally nothing but fields and factories and just yeah, it's nothing special. I
I
want
mean,
to.
like, part of my family went to LA once. They said it was really good there, but probably because like it's filled with all the good stuff.
Yeah, I could see LA being something worth talking about. And that's another thing is like living here my whole life in America, if like there's a lot of people that talk about moving to the bigger cities for like better things, but a lot of people do that and they don't get exactly what they thought they were going to get out of it. Like it's one of the things where like I said there's the American dream, and then sometimes like obviously I've been living here my whole life. I can't speak for other people that are like foreigners that have came here, but just
Yeah.
being on media a lot, it you see some people, it's just like anybody else here really. I'd say it's just sometimes if you're successful enough and you're smart enough, you can make things work that other people couldn't that were here. And at the same time, it's kind of just the way you play your cards. And
Yeah.
got one. But yeah, no, America. I don't want to say America's a bad place. It's not.
Oh,
It's really
okay.
not. But it's became a lot different than what I think it was maybe like 10 years ago. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even like an adult yet, so
yeah,
don't
no,
really
I
know
could tell.
much.
That's why I figured I just kind of talk to you a little bit, throw you a little information here. I'm literally like I said, I'm only it's still kind of old, but I'm 26. I've
26 is young, man.
I was gonna say I've lived enough life to be able to have to know that I've gotta get up and go work, do my thing, and okay. That one shot. That was it. But yeah, no.
That's my fault. I died right for that.
Yeah, But no, yeah, it's crazy that I meet somebody that as soon as I heard your voice, it's like, dang,
Yeah.
that's where I love to hear accents. I love to hear things that are different than my own country, which is sucks to say because it is what it is. Like I live here and it's a nice place. I can't complain about like a lot of the things that happen, but I just
Yeah.
over the social media seeing like just how calm things are. Like one of the biggest things is the gun thing there. You guys don't have any guns,
yeah.
all that stuff.
We
Like
didn't have
here,
any guns.
yeah, people are getting shot up left and right here every day, every week. Different cities are worse and worse, and it's like I hear about the like Europe, and it's like every single city or town or every place over there doesn't have as severe as things, and it's like, man, yes, things are violent in each place, but yet it's not like just yeah, it's the way things are here. It's like it seems like there's too many people trying to tell you what you got to do, and they're supposed to tell you that it's
Mm.
yeah, it's all just weird. Sorry, my headset went muted there for a second, but
Oh.
yeah, no, it just yeah, it's America's nice, but I don't like the way that they
Yeah, I
decide they
feel
want
about
to.
that with England sometimes, but you have to think about it like, you're kind of like lucky to be born in a country where, it's like kind of civilized and, you got technology, you
Yep.
have food and water and stuff. And like, then you can think about some people who are living in like undeveloped countries and,
Yep.
you realize how lucky you are.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's one of the reasons why I try not to just be upset about it. It's like to be upset about the fact that the people that are ahead of you are trying to infiltrate other places because of the fact that the country is so calm, or not calm, but so secure that it's just one of those things where I think about things like that all the time. Just the our money is going towards things that might necessarily not be the most rational way to do it, but
Yeah.
there's really not anybody that can change the way it works. So it's like I said, it's a tough one, and you made a great point too.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a blessing to have something like not like to be born in like one of the most populated places in India. India is not a poor country, but if you
Quality of life.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people that are born there, so it might not be like you're losing out of much, but there's too many people there to sustain what is happening every single day. So yeah, it's just things like that you got to think about all the time, and definitely do. But it's yeah, I just wish my country would. And there
It's
you are sitting
unfortunate,
there.
like this is like places we're in are meant to be some of the best in the world, but it's still like put into like a horrible system where
Yeah.
you're born to work,
Yep.
stuff like that. Stuff like that. It's basically meant to be like one of the best places on earth. Just makes you really think how bad
Yeah.
other people really have it.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things. This next game, I'm gonna try to lock it in as much as I can for you, so we can get some kills and everything. But yeah, that's one of the things about just the way that time has went on. Like it's everybody is still living life and everything, but it's turned into a lot of different. I think having like phones and everything, just having reach with media has changed it to where everybody can see everything. So whoever is the most powerful when they see it and want to broadcast it is why so many things are political now. Like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I didn't care about stuff like that because I was too young, but it wasn't anything like what it is now. And now it just seems like every day I get on YouTube to go watch some scientific stuff or some gaming, and I see something about some nuclear war, or I see something about like an earthquake, or like just this all this crazy stuff and like global warming, and it's like, dang, like that. I just can't get on social media without feeling like I'm getting old anymore. Like everything seems like it's getting just like more
Worse.
downfall in
Yeah.
life versus I used to get on there and like right now I'm streaming right now and I'm over here talking about politics and stuff. Yeah. No, it's just it's crazy. It's just I remember playing games and streaming before I had a kid, and here I am at 26 years old, and I'm still just kind of trying to work and make things do, and seems like just everything that was going on 10 years ago is kind of twice as worse now, and I've only lived to get older. That's it. So it's yeah, it's try to be positive about everything. It's just the whole couple war things that they have now.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't
like
need
it's
we
like
don't we don't need
three,
the
four
wars.
wars.
Yeah, we don't need the wars that they have going on. They
That's just
have
life, you know.
yeah, they have the Hamas and Israel war going on now, and then 2 years
Yeah.
ago now almost they started out with uh the Russian Ukrainian
Ukraine.
war. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just everybody said before that it was going to be World War III, and the reason why World War II was a thing was because of the fact that literally so many countries got involved that there was a world war. There was nothing they could do about it to say it was a this country to that country war. It turned into being several countries fighting several countries. And it seems like it just turns into once we thought that maybe the US was going to help Ukraine, next thing you know that there's the Hamas and we're bombing places for security, and it's like, okay, so how many more times are we gonna hear that we're gonna give help before we're hit? You know, it's just one of those things. That's I just wish I lived in
Yeah.
a less trying to be controlling country. I love the fact that I'm not necessarily like in a bad situation. I can't complain about that, but
Yeah.
it's just after being, like I said, after almost 30 years, I've been seeing things be pretty calm for the last 10 years, and then next thing you know, there's a war here, war there, people are mad, and now we have to worry about people trying to threaten their nuclear stuff, and I've got a kid now, and all sorts of stuff, so it's like, yeah, I'm still just out here, you know, playing games, and had a kid, and, you know, just living in America,
How old's
thinking
your
that
kid?
he's actually 7. I had him when I was in high school. Me and my girlfriend were together for 4 years from my freshman year until sophomore, and ended up having that happen. So we had a kid, and it's been one of the biggest eye-opening things I've had. It's a definitely a blessing, but it's something that you don't want to necessarily have happen to you right away, you know. So from talking to you, I can tell that we're probably a few years different on age, but yeah, no, it's just that's why I'm trying not to ramble too much about shit. Where's he at? If you can mark him for me, I thought he was up here. Okay, he's right on it. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, sorry to like leave you playing by yourself, but like it's getting quite late where I am, so I think I'm gonna hop off now.
No, you're perfectly fine. I was gonna say, if you tomorrow, so with our time frame difference, what would be a good time to try to actually uh get a couple games in without it being a little too late. Because you said it's late for you, and it's already 5 o'clock for me, and I've played a few games for the last couple
Yeah.
hours, and I'm on my last
Yeah.
stretch. So what is a good time frame for you right now?
I'd say in my country, from about on some days about 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Maybe like 11.
Okay, so here it's 5 p.m. What is it for you right now? You said it's
It's 11 p.m. for me.
11 p.m. Okay, perfect. Okay, so
If we play it, wait, is it 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. for you?
it's 5 p.m. for me right now.
PM. So if I played it like 8, for example, that would be 3 hours ago. So we could be playing from maybe like 12 a.m. if
Yeah,
you're on then to about 5 p.m. Yeah,
yeah, that
we've got a good like 5 hour window.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, if you wanna, I don't know if we already added each other on here or not, but if you wanna add me on
Yeah.
here, I play this usually every day. I play Rocket League. I play this, and then I play. I've been getting on Crossout. It is. I don't. You play on PlayStation. You said so. You actually, I think you do have Crossout. You can get that, but it's kind of like a game where you can build your own like strong car, and it has like guns and stuff that
Crossfire.
yeah, Crossout. Yep,
I'll switch out.
you can build your own cars, and you have to make like certain parts, like you have to get a certain amount of copper and all these different little metal parts to be able
Wait,
to make
how do you spell it?
cross. So it's CROSSOUT.
Mhm.
So cross out,
Crossout.
yep.
Oh yeah, it's free.
Yep, it's a free game. It's something that that's why I love it, is you can just download it,
Oh,
pop it
it actually
open,
looks
and
sick.
yeah, go. Yeah, if you want to, obviously, like you said, you have to calm down tonight, but that's something that I've been trying to get back into, and I used to play it, and it's a really good. The graphics are amazing on it, and it's like a first person shooter game, but except with a car, or a third person, not a first. Sorry. But you can drive around and you play with like 8v8, so there's 8 people on your team, 8 people on their team, and you can choose different factions to make it to where you have different guns that are made by different like, I guess I would say, companies, but it's different, like just different groups of people on that game that make different guns, and you can choose up to 4 different factions, and you can
Oh,
level
sick.
yeah, you can level up from when you first start, and you start out, it's just like any other game. You get a kill, you get hit markers, you get XP for it. So once you get a certain amount of XP, you can start unlocking stuff, and there's a battle pass and all that stuff. So you can get extra money for battle passes, extra guns for battle passes, and all sorts of stuff. And then you just kind of build your own car up to where you can put your own parts on that are making it to where your car is harder to break down than the other car, or you can make a car that's faster and shoots and gives more damage than a slower car that can take a lot more damage. So there's just all sorts of
Mm.
different little things that you can do and build, and it makes it to where you don't sit still, you don't have to worry about kind of like feeling like you're stationary, you don't have to worry about cover. But at the same time, there's different games where some people, you'll get double teamed and there's just nothing you can do. It's just like this, you play 8v8 or 2v2s or any team deathmatch, as long as you got 2, 3 people with you, you can definitely make a difference in the way that you hit them. Even though you might not be able to overheat your guns, which is what they call it. You have like a cooler to where you can, every time you shoot your guns, they get hot because of the fact that obviously there's fire in it. So you can get this thing called like an AC cooler or whatever, and it makes it to where your guns can cool down faster, so you can shoot more often. So instead of having a reload time, you have a cooldown time. So they just make it to where there's all sorts of little weird things like that, to where you can shoot faster, do things faster, and you can drive around and not sit still. And yeah, it's a really cool concept. So if that's something that you'd like to get into, yeah, if you wanted to add me on Epic and try to get into that, that's something that I've been playing for the last like maybe 3 weeks, I'd say. I played it
Mm.
before, but yeah, if you wanted to get into that, I think it's crossplay. So
Yeah, we could play that tomorrow on your stream if you
yeah,
get some good views.
yep, that's something that I think the most views I would get is on Rocket League. but I only play that with one of my other buddies that I have on here that is related to me.
Yeah, I'm not very good at Rocket League, so you probably wouldn't want to stream with me if you're playing that.
Hey, it's not about the stream. It's just about the gameplay. I'm not a big. I don't go for looking for the best content. I just get out here and I like to play. If people like to see what I'm doing, it is what it is. And if they don't, then I like their input. That's it. I get out here and I play my games. I've been playing for years as it is, so I really don't have my own opinion on things like I did for years before. So when it comes down to playing games, I just kind of bounce around and have fun and just I have plenty of games to where when it comes down to it, I'll play whatever it is that I feel that day, and if I get good traction, then that's what I'll play. But yeah, you don't have to worry about being good or bad or anything. I started out streaming that game 2 months ago, and I was dog crap, and I just kept playing, and turned out to finally starting like, yeah, I got to the point to where I was flying around, like driving, not even jumping around, and then
Yeah.
I'm flying, doing backflips and all sorts of crazy stuff just off instinct, just because I can feel it in my controller. But yeah, no, you don't have to play that. We can play anything you want. I usually play cross out once a day. I'll play this once a day, and whatever I'm feeling that day, I'll restream it again within a couple hours,
Yeah.
or whenever I'm free, I'll restream it. So if you want to hop in there and
Yeah,
give
we
me
should
another
definitely
person,
play definitely play Crossout tomorrow.
yeah,
That seems like a pretty cool game.
perfect. Yeah, if you want to get that downloaded and tomorrow, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll sub to you too real quick now that I got your name on here, and I will yeah, I'll get you down on here, and then tomorrow I will see you on so Crossout is it's its own little, the launcher is not Epic or Steam, it's called Gaijin. It's Gaijin, which is you can get if you have Steam, you can just, or wait, you don't have a computer, I'm so sorry. So yeah, no,
Also,
you just search Crossout, you'll find it, and once you make your Crossout account, I get on live almost every single day. So
yeah, I'll just hop on your live when I'm ready and
yep,
save you.
perfect. As soon as you see me on live tomorrow, then just shoot me a message and I'll add your account and we can go ahead and get at it with that, because I like to play that more than these games usually, because I have to play these by myself and I have no real person to work with and talk to, so the productivity kind of falls out. But yeah, if I've got anybody to play with, there we go. That's it. So if you want to go ahead and add me tomorrow, then I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
send you a message when I see you on, or see you join the stream, and we can do that. But all right, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. I know you left the game. You might still have the stream open, but yeah, I will